What's up everybody, it's your boy Roshi here, back with another tutorial for you guys. Today I'm going to be going over the Muspelheim Impossible Trial 1, which is the one where you can't take any damage after fighting 20 enemies. Now first thing I'm going to do is show you guys that I am playing on Give Me a Challenge mode, because in my last tutorial a couple people thought that I was playing on easy, so I'm not. Here you can see my full loadout and build. The first time I beat this Impossible Trial I was level 8. And then afterward I finished upgrading my Deadly Mist set, which pushed me over to level 9. So the first time I did it, you can just subtract about 8 points from a few of the stats up there, but it's pretty insignificant in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, just going over that just so you guys can see what I have equipped, what runic attacks I will be using, as well as axe pommels, blade pommels, etc. So this trial actually kicked my ass worse than the Valkyrie Queen, but I finally figured out my own little strategy, so let's just go ahead and get started. Now I know you guys notice I have no weapons in my hand, so what makes this trial particularly hard is that they strip you of your rage meter if you have any, and it's very rare for those stones to be dropped to build your rage meter. But what I learned is if you fight barehanded and complete combos, it builds your rage meter a lot faster than if you were using weapons. So for these first 3 draugrs that come out, I always fight them barehanded in order to build up a healthy amount on that rage meter, and you guys will see why I need that rage meter later on. I'll explain what I'll be using that for. But yeah, just being patient here is key. I played the whole game being really patient and kind of testing the waters with different things, blocking and then counter attacking, really trying to get off full combos to help build that rage meter up, and also making sure that you're depleting their health evenly across all 3, because once 2 out of the 3 are gone, a Wolver will show up, and you don't want to be fighting a Draugr and this Wolver at the same time. But you guys will see. You guys can see that one to the left is almost dead, but I'm trying to avoid killing him because I don't want that Wolver to come out early while this Draugr here still has over 60% of his health. And if you take a look at the rage meter, you'll see it's already almost ready to go off of just 3 enemies out of the 20. Okay, so those enemies are done. Now, the first Wolver that runs out, I immediately run up to him with a heavy axe attack and follow up with a heavy runic attack to keep him from doing anything. And then I finish him off with the light runic attack. Luckily here he dropped a rage stone, which helped push me over the edge. The second Wolver comes out, I use the light blade runic attack. That also builds up the rage meter pretty quickly, and then I finish him off with a heavy attack. Once I'm done with that, I immediately run out of the way because there are some draugrs that come out, and it's the ones that are pretty relentless and just keep attacking non-stop. Also, you'll have some hell walkers, I call them white walkers. They'll come out and they throw projectiles, so I usually take those out before the draugrs with a heavy axe throw and then a light axe throw because they're weak, but I don't want projectiles coming at me while these guys are trying to hack me apart. I'm gonna kind of utilize this last draugr to continue building up the rage meter, because right after this, once it gets to 8 enemies, another Wolver is gonna come out, and you'll see I kind of stay back because this Wolver comes out charging. He doesn't walk up like the first 2. Hit him with a few arrows to stun him, hit him with a light runic attack, and then I'm going to be using the Murder of Crows runic summon from Atreus to keep everybody stunned, and then I'm going to be finishing off this Wolver with the heavy blade runic attack. And then now this is when it kind of gets real, because the Soul Devourer comes out and you have a Wolver. You see the Wolver appeared in the back. Now I use the Rage that I built up just to get him out of the way, because I don't want to deal with this Wolver and a Soul Devourer and Draugrs all at once. So I take out the Wolver first, ignore the Soul Devourer, and then immediately get to work on the remaining Draugrs. The only enemy I want to deal with in the end is the Soul Devourer, because every attack is blockable if you keep your distance. And now you're going to see I'm going to be playing Patience game a lot here, because I don't want to take any chances and get hit by any of the Soul Devourer's projectiles. These Draugrs are actually problematic, because they do have that attack that goes along the ground that's unblockable and will hit you and ruin your whole playthrough of this. While I strafe around the Soul Devourer, I keep using Atreus to hit them, the Draugrs, with arrows to continuously stun them in the background while I build up my runic attack. So it's just a matter of keeping your eye on the entire battlefield just to see what's going on. Make my way around the Soul Devourer, and then use the light runic attack, which I missed here, which sucked. Now I'm down to the final 3 enemies. Here, don't do what I did. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that the Draugr kind of spawned right behind me. Yeah, see, if I didn't move, he would have taken me out. But make my way around the Soul Devourer, keep the 2 Draugrs at bay, and then I use the Gauntlet of Ages to kind of hit them with a projectile, bring down their health a bit, and then use the light runic attack. Now I'm down to 2 enemies, just the Draugr and the Soul Devourer. So now it's just gonna be a cakewalk, just a matter of just patience. I can use Atreus to finish off that Draugr, and now it's just a matter of blocking and counterattacking. I don't want to take any chances with this Draugr, because sometimes those projectiles will catch you off guard. So I just keep my distance, and whenever I see an opening, I throw my axe to deal some damage. Now I'm not going to be running up and picking up those projectiles to throw at him. I'm not taking any of those chances. I don't want to get close, because then he can do an unblockable attack, and if I screw up, it's over and all of my time here has been wasted. So just strafe around him in a circle, keep my distance, continue throwing the axe whenever I feel like I have a good opportunity to throw it and not take any damage. Half his health is already gone. And these Soul Devourers are not hard enemies to kill in general throughout the entire game. It's just the fact that they threw him in there with 2 Wolvers and a bunch of Draugrs surrounding you and expect you not to get hit. Kind of cheap, but you know, you just gotta figure out your own particular strategy. And this is the end for the Soul Devourer. It is dead, folks. And the trial is complete. So there you have it. That is my particular strategy for how I beat this trial. This is the second time I've done it. Again, I died more times doing this than fighting the Valkyrie Queen. I just found it really difficult for some reason. But after I figured out my strategy, it was a breeze. Now you can go ahead and collect your reward, collect one of your keys, as well as some Smoldering Ember, Hacksilver, and Crest of Flame. Now you should be able to go ahead and finish upgrading some of your armor and then continue on to the other 2 impossible trials. But that's all I got for you guys for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.